Do y'all know y'all's nationality? You don't know. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Did you know that color was in the Bible? Watch it. Hold that. Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Bring it up.
You need this. This is for your life. This is for your life. All right.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
And I'm going to say this. The sister said she's learned more in the last, however long she's been here, than her entire life in Christianity.
That's right.
Why? Because we're bringing out the true knowledge of the Bible.
That's right.
We're the teachers. Give me that. Isaiah 30 and 20. We're the teachers. You have the teachers of the nation of Israel before you, the prophets of God. We're teaching you who you are according to this Bible. All right? Read this.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
It says Judah mourning because every other day, if not every day, you see a so-called black man being killed by the police. We're getting killed by each other. We having a funeral about something. It says we're mourning, and the gates languish, meaning our leaders, your Jesse Jacksons. Where are they? When all of this stuff is going on, are they saying stop the violence? No, they're saying stop marching, stop protesting. Y'all go back home. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. The prophets of God were black. Let's get some more. Song of Solomon. Song of Solomon chapter 1 verse 5. Color is in the Bible. These are basic things that we were never taught in Christianity. We were never taught in religion. We were never taught in our churches. Read.
Song of Solomon chapter 1 verse 5. I am black.
This is King Solomon. He was an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, the same lineage that Christ came out of. Read.
I am black.
This is King Solomon saying he's black. Go ahead.
But comely.
He said he's black and beautiful, black and lovely, dark and lovely. Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
So watch this. What color was Christ?
I don't know.
You don't know? What? Take a guess. Based on what you've seen in popular culture,
White.
he's white. Is that what the Bible says? Do you go to church? You go to church? Has your pastor brought it out? Has he brought it up? No? All right.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1.
We prove all things out of the Bible.
Get
All
out.
right? Read this.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The word revelation means the revealing of Jesus Christ.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So this is the revelation or the revealing of Jesus the Christ, the Son of God. He said what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So the hair on his head and the hair on his beard, because he had a beard, was white like wool. Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. So just like this brother down here at the end. Look at his beard.
Yeah.
What color is that?
Gray.
Gray, white, but it's white. Right? Go ahead.
And his eyes was a flame of fire.
His eyes was a flame of fire because he drank wine in moderation.
Right.
All right? Not to get drunk. Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So let me ask you this. What color is brass?
It's gold. Burn it, it's black.
When you burn it, it's black. So is the same color on your feet the color on your legs? The color on your, I can see your feet right now. The color that's on your feet is on your legs. That's the same color that's on your arms, same color that's on your face, right? Right. So he's comparing. He said it's light. Just like brass is that brown or that gold color, he said Christ's feet were like that. Go ahead. As if, just like in comparison to,
they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So, if you burn anything in a furnace, what color does it turn? Sister in the back. You don't know what color. So if I burn something, what color does it turn? It turns black, right? So, based on the description written in the Bible, what color would Christ be? What conclusion could you come to based on what just came out? Hair like wool, feet like burned brass. What color could he potentially be?
Black.
Based on what just came out. You just saying it because she said it?
Black.
What do you say?
Black.
You still don't know. Okay. Give me Daniel 10. We're going to prove it further. We're going to prove it further. Daniel chapter 10, verse 5.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
So when it says his loins were girded with a girdle, if you look behind you, the brother has a girdle on right now. That purple girdle. And he has a garment. Go ahead.
His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire.
As lamps of fire. That's the same thing that we read in Revelation 1. And who are we reading about in Revelation 1? What man were we reading about in Revelation 1? Jesus.
And his arms and his feet,
His arms and his feet, go ahead,
like in color to polished brass.
that's the same thing that we just read in Revelation. His feet like that brass, that bronze, that brown, that golden color. Like you. Go ahead.
And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
And that's the same thing that you read in Revelation, when it said his voice was as the sound of many waters. Now guess what? This Bible is your history. Guess
That's
what?
right.
Christ looked like you.
Right.
He looked like me. This brother, this brother, this brother. But we were never taught that. Did you know slavery was in the Bible? Where is it at in the Bible? You say,
I just know it is.
You just know it is.
I heard about it. I don't remember.
you heard about it.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. Did you, okay, let me make it closer to you. Did you know that your slavery was in the Bible? Did you know that your slavery, my slavery was in the Bible? Before we get it, let me ask you, how did black people get to this side of the world? How did we get to America? We were brought over here. How were we brought over here? On a boat?
Deception.
On a ship? You said a ship.
Deception.
What do you say? How did we get over here?
We were told.
There ain't no reason to be embarrassed.
We were brought over here. Like we were told. We were told that
We were sold over here?
to be rich over here by deception.
Okay,
We
watch
got
this.
on the boat.
Watch this. Deuteronomy 28.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So let me set it up for you. This is Moses talking to the Israelites. He said, if you would not hearken, or if you would not listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, which is this Bible, read,
To observe, to do all his commandments,
to observe and to do means to apply the commandments to your life. Read,
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon you, shall come upon thee, and overtake thee.
so he said all of these curses would come upon us and overtake us. I asked you, how did we get to this side of the world? The brother said ships, you said ships, you said ships. Let's see if that's in the Bible.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now watch this. Don't be confused by the word Egypt. The word Egypt is synonymous or means bondage. He said he would bring us into bondage or into slavery again with what?
With ships.
So the Most High said he would bring the Israelites into slavery again with ships. Now I'm going to ask you again. How did we get to this side of the world? On ships. On ships. on ships. I know you hot. I understand you hot. But this is more, you need this more than you need food. You need this more than you need water right now. You need this more than you need shade.
That's right.
Give me that in Luke 4:4. I'm going to prove that. This is your history. This is your history, your heritage that we're going over. And there were commandments that we're ordained to keep. Give me that give me modest apparel, 1 Timothy 2:9.
Bring it out.
This Bible and these commandments are yours, are yours, are yours, are yours, are mine. Because at one point I was on that side. No beard, no fringes, breaking the Sabbath, celebrating every wicked holiday that America gave me. But now I'm on this side. Why? Because I repented. Because I know who I am now. Watch this.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9.
This is a commandment that I need y'all to take with y'all. Apply it. Alright? Read.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel. Modest apparel. This is something that you probably weren't taught. There were things that I wasn't taught, that she wasn't taught. Modest apparel means cover yourself up.
Completely.
Put on a dress. Deuteronomy 22:5. These are yours. These are yours. That's yours. Read that again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
In modest apparel, meaning not out in public showing everything you got. Modest apparel. And we wonder why, sisters wonder why they can't find a good man.
Leave nothing for the imagination.
Why, like the sister said, leaving nothing to the imagination. A man will not mess with a sister that has a head covering on, she got a dress. Because you think about the Arab women that come over here.
Well, that's it, they're not.
They head to toe, all black. We ain't saying we're all black and wear sackcloth and dirt on your head and ashes on your head. You can dress modestly and be fashionable. But read this again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
There's an order to it. Watch, I'm going to show you the order. Read it.
With shamefacedness.
With shamefacedness. Being just naturally shy. You're not all in a man's face. What's going on, bro? Hey, you want to get with me? What's up? No. It said with shamefacedness. That naturally shy. Go ahead.
And sobriety.
And being sober, being clear-minded, having clear thoughts. Not drunk, not high. Go ahead.
Not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
Why? Because our sisters, naturally, they like to get dressed up. They don't want to get fancy. You want to have a nice purse, nice earrings, nice necklace. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's an order. That's why it started with modest apparel. Think clearly, think soberly, keep the commandments, know who you are. Then you can dress up that modesty. That's why I said not with those things, because we like to get fancy and we'll go out and we'll show it all. And then when something happens and you get raped after the club, you wondering why, Lord? Why me, Lord? Why? Because you brought that on yourself.
Right.
Go ahead.
But which becometh women, professing godliness.
Professing godliness. This is your godliness. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Watch this. So we read in Deuteronomy 28:15 that we went into slavery because we would not keep the commandments. Our forefathers came on this side of the world on slave ships. 70 million of them didn't even make it, or 99 million of them didn't even make it. So, if that's what brought us over here as slaves, what do we need to do to overcome that? To bring us back to righteousness, to bring us back to our God. Start with this.
The woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Sisters, if y'all wear pants, stop. There's no difference between male pants. These are my female pants. These are my woman pants. There's no reason for you to have a zipper in the front.
Right.
You're not pulling nothing out. So it said, don't wear that which pertaineth unto a man. That's pants. I'm going to just make it plain. All right, go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So just like you got the Tyler Perrys, Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, that have all dressed up like women. These are grown men that have dressed up like women. That is against the commandments of God. That's one of the reasons why we went into slavery. That's the reason we went into slavery. All right, go back to professing godliness.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. But which becometh women professing godliness.
Y'all must profess godliness. Godliness is putting on a dress, wearing fringes and a border of blue on your dress, keeping the Sabbath. When the scriptures are coming out, when you're going into the scriptures, when you're studying or when you're praying, that you have your head covered. Give me that. That's professing godliness. Not just by words, not just by what you say. I go to church on Sunday, so I'm saved. Pastor told me as long as I get baptized, I'm saved. Well, Pastor told me, Pastor been telling you lies since you was born. Because he didn't tell you who you are. He didn't give you your nationality. He didn't tell you to keep the commandments.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.